Politicians shovel huge amounts of your tax money to farmers, saying they have to feed us and clothe us, to make sure America has a reliable supply of food. But is that really true? Would consumers have to go without some goods if they were not subsidized?
Here's the president giving away another $83 billion of your tax dollars to farmers, applauded by Congress.
And where do these farmers live? Well, hundreds of them live right here in New York City. Right in this neighborhood are plenty of people, well-to-do people, collecting farm subsidies.
Mike Sonnenfeld lives down the block in this building, along with Steven Spielberg and Steve Martin.
You get cotton subsidies.
Right.
You grow any cotton?
I have no idea.
Well, how can you not know?
Because I bought a piece of property that got traded for a piece of property, and I'm not sure exactly even why I get it.
Most of the money goes to real farms, big agribusiness actually, though the politicians talk about family farms.
Up and fighting for family farmers.
Help the individual family.
We lose the family farm and we lose the nursery of America's moral character.
Some subsidies do go to family farms, like this one run by Fred and Larry Starr.
You guys have an actual family farm.
A little applause, please.
But does that entitle them to the $3.5 million of your money that they've received over 7 years?
You guys are welfare queens.
Umbrage with that remark.
Change it to king. Welfare kings.
Yeah.
Because Queens is bad in California. Really. Call me SpongeBob, please. That's much more.
Fred and Larry grow mostly cotton here on their 12,000-acre spread in California. It's hard to think of them as needy with all this land, but costs have increased faster than prices. Subsidies, they say, are just a small part of their income, but they and their 100 employees depend on them. Without subsidies, they say, they can't make a profit. Now, most businesses that can't make a profit go out of business. Woolworth closed, so did TWA. So do 20,000 restaurants every year. It's that freedom to fail that's helped make America as prosperous as she is, because it frees people to do more productive things. But not on subsidized farms. When Fred and Larry can't make a profit, you give them a handout.
I don't look at it as a handout whatsoever. I absolutely refuse to accept that.
But it's welfare. The government is giving...
I look at it as a way to maintain a viable agriculture in this country.
That's the myth. Subsidies don't maintain viable agriculture. Lettuce isn't subsidized. In fact, most crops are not. Not peas or potatoes or tomatoes, not plums, peaches, broccoli, green beans. There's no shortage of any of these. Yet Fred and Larry say farming can't survive without subsidies.
You don't want to let agriculture fall on its ear.
I don't think agriculture would fall on its ear. You would fall on your ear.
No, I disagree with you.
Peach farmers and plum farmers, they don't get this welfare. They make money. Why do you need it?
If I can't grow my 6,000 acres of cotton because the subsidy's gone, where am I going to go with that acreage? Do I just idle it?
I don't know. Where do I go if our ratings go down? That's life.
You're just saying shut down the farms?
Shut down some of the farms if we're giving you millions of dollars.
Well, we disagree with you 110%, and we are right and you are wrong.
Subsidies are like a heroin fix. They feel good, but they lead to more subsidies. The first subsidy makes cotton more expensive. That causes a problem for manufacturers, so we give them another subsidy. That subsidy hurts poor farmers worldwide, so we send them more money in foreign aid. But that's not enough for our cotton farmers. We give them another subsidy for water they use, and another subsidy to advertise their cotton overseas.
Cotton USA.
Billions in handouts, without which, say Fred and Larry, American cotton, which Americans value, would disappear.
It would go to China, it would go to India, it would go to Pakistan.
Good. Let's get cheap cotton from those places and stop throwing millions of dollars at you.
Okay, so is that what you want?
Yes. If you can't make a profit, then you don't deserve to keep doing what you're doing.
Well, I totally disagree with you, John. And the legislature is with us at this point, so we're winning and you're losing.